Welcome to MojoPlays, and today we're putting on our deerstalker hat as we investigate mysteries that fans haven't been able to solve yet.
Interesting.
The Monolith, Fez. We're starting off the list with a mystery that has technically been solved, but no one's quite sure how they did it. Starting a new playthrough in New Game Plus unlocks first-person view, which allows players to find new puzzles otherwise hidden, but it also unlocked the Monolith. The eerie black box offers no clues how to unlock its secrets, or even any hint as to its purpose. With no guidance, players eventually brute force their way inside using a myriad of button combinations, but no one has figured out how the game actually wants them to solve it. And with Phil Fish leaving the world of game development behind entirely, this might be one mystery that can never be solved. 2113, Trials Evolution. Sometimes the solution to a mystery in a video game isn't even in the game itself. After discovering a series of letters and numbers scattered throughout the game's many tracks, players eventually deciphered these clues, which led to even more in-game clues, such as a song that led to a website that led to real-life coordinates around the world. The Trials community came together, and at each of the coordinates was a chest with a key and a card indicating that in 100 years, one of these keys would unlock a box buried underneath the Eiffel Tower in Paris. Besides being one of the most elaborate mysteries buried inside an otherwise normal racing and challenge-based game, it's unlikely that anyone will even be alive or remember the mystery exists in 100 years, let alone the payoff for such a quest being worth the effort put into it. The Milo Show, Tinykin.
Since that discovery, I've been preparing to go and meet the originator of the signal. We've explored each planet from pole to pole, and now we found it!
Even the cutest games have hidden, creepy elements that can make players rethink their entire experience. Tinykin's cutesy aesthetic and Pikmin-style gameplay is immensely endearing, and players can discover all manner of hidden secrets and interactive areas off the beaten path. However, it's in the game's final level where things take a turn. If players make their way inside through the bottom of the arcade and knock down the playing card on the wall, they can find a holographic schematic of the house, as well as hieroglyphics alongside pictures of the game's hero, Milo. Dotted around the projection of the house are tiny dots, and if the player travels to these locations, they'll find hidden eyeballs watching Milo's every move. The purpose of these monitors has yet to be explained, but it does create a more foreboding atmosphere than the game would have you initially believe. The super secret Easter egg, Amplitude. One of the few mysteries on our list so secret, players didn't even know it existed. After a player managed to platinum the game, the official Twitter for the game asked if the player had found the super secret Easter egg, to which they replied they hadn't. Players began scouring the game, but with no success. The developer has offered words of encouragement to players that they were on the right track, but no other clues as to the secret location or even what it could be. To date, no one has discovered what the Easter egg is or even how to find it, and with the developers offering no help whatsoever, it looks like this might be one beat players won't be able to follow. The Secret of Monkey Island, Return to Monkey Island.
You said that's not how storytelling works.
I did?
I want to know the secret. You have to tell me what you really found in the chest.
Another mystery that technically has an answer, but one that was just so insulting, fans refuse to believe the mystery has truly been solved. For over 30 years, players have been guiding Guybrush Threepwood in his quest to become a pirate and stay one step ahead of the ghost pirate LeChuck, and over the course of 6 games, the series has refused to answer what exactly the Secret of Monkey Island truly is. With the most recent release of Return to Monkey Island, fans anxiously awaited the grand reveal, only to finally open the chest and receive a shirt that states, "I found the secret of Monkey Island, and all I got was this stupid t-shirt." Needless to say, fans were understandably upset, which has led to wild fan theories. And unless Ron Gilbert says otherwise, fans will continue the hunt for the true secret of Monkey Island.
Dad, that was a silly ending, and it didn't even make any sense. You're terrible at endings.
Mount Chiliad, Grand Theft Auto 5. Rockstar are well known for their Easter eggs and hidden content within their games for players to uncover, but with the riddle of Mount Chiliad in Grand Theft Auto 5, they might have finally created a mystery too complicated for players to solve. At the top of the titular Mount Chiliad is a mural with various characters and symbols that has left players even going so far as to data mine the game. Fans have debated about what the mural could mean or even possibly unlock in the game, with so many wild theories that the Mount Chiliad mystery even has its own substantial subreddit, with fans posting their theories and explanations, but still with no solution. It's entirely possible the mural was at one point tied to content that was cut from the game, leaving no real answer at all, but that hasn't stopped fans from searching for over a decade. The printer code. Inside. Playdead's 2016 game Inside was already full of unanswered questions about its world and what the game's ending truly meant. But there was one mystery that many players might not have even realized existed. Towards the end of the game, players find themselves inside an office space, and in the background is a printer, churning out endless pages of paper. If the player waits by the printer for a few seconds, large symbols begin filling each page one after another. Dedicated fans have managed to decipher these symbols, which are different for each release of the game, and each string of code leads to another deeper mystery of bitmaps, braille, audio codes, and even a real-world printout from Playdead's website. It's currently unknown if all the clues point to some undiscovered secret within Inside or Playdead's next project, but so far, there are still no concrete solutions to this elaborate ARG. The Back Rooms. Trepang 2. Trepang 2 is an ultra-violent first-person shooter that instantly became a hit with fans of the genre, but hidden within the game might be not only one of the best Easter eggs in recent years, but possibly a mystery far deeper than players initially believed. Players have discovered various ways to achieve this so-called glitch that seems to transport them into the wildly popular internet sensation, the Back Rooms. While at first this seems like a cool nod to the series, players who have no-clipped their way out of the Back Rooms found that the seemingly random event is shockingly huge and meticulously detailed, with numerous hidden secrets that remind players more of the Fear series from the 2010s. What exactly the purpose of this area is remains unknown, as does the reason it seems to go on forever. Seems like an awful lot of work for just an Easter egg. The Destroyed Bastion Switches. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. The Witcher 3 is already a massive game, filled to the brim with secrets to uncover and mysteries for players to track down. However, along with the next-gen update, came a new conundrum players have yet to solve. In the Destroyed Bastion, players can find switches in 3 towers and will unleash an earth elemental for Geralt to kill, which upon death opens a portal that drops Geralt at the bottom of the bastion. At the bottom of the tower is a room full of seemingly immortal specters, and by activating crystals on nearby pillars, a portal will open that spits Geralt back outside. A lot of work clearly went into this puzzle, but no one has figured out its solution or the connection to a symbol players have found within the room that bears a striking resemblance to another mystery in CD Projekt Red's other series.
Interesting.
The Magenta Mystery, Cyberpunk 2077. Hardcore fans of certain video game franchises have a habit of creating mysteries that might never have been intended by the developers, but a seemingly random string of letters and numbers on a statue outside the Corpo Plaza has driven the community crazy with what they could potentially mean. Dubbed the Magenta Mystery due to the code translating to the HTML hex code color for magenta, players soon found the code on similar smaller statues within Night City, and even more bizarrely, a group of monks who appear to worship the statues. Despite rearranging every combination of the symbols, as well as attempting to decipher the monk's repeated lines of dialogue, and now with the connection to the destroyed Bastion in The Witcher 3, players have been told by the developer that they're on the right track, but to date, still no solution has been found. Do you think you'll be able to solve any of these mysteries? Which ones have kept you up at night? Let us know down in the comments. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips for MojoPlays, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.